So I was 15 years old. Careers Day. One by one, we were called into a meeting with our respective careers advisors. We were supposed to talk about our career goals. I recall my peers were slightly apprehensive. They were feeling embarrassed that they had no idea what industry or profession they wanted to get into after school. I told my careers advisor I wanted to be a trader at an investment bank. I told her, I'm going to finish my GCSEs, I'm going to study maths related A-levels, I'm going to study maths at university, and then I'm going to apply for a top job at an investment bank. I knew what I wanted to do, right? I mean, clearly she was initially taken back by the clarity with which I'd laid out my plans and aspirations. She was slightly confused that I knew what an investment bank was at that age. But not me though, right? I had this all planned out. It's a master plan. We continued talking for an hour or so as she tried to gauge my interests, aspirations, motivations. So I outlined my numerous interests. I told her I have a tutoring business which I set up at the age of 15. And she wrapped up the meeting by saying, Ijaz, you're just unemployable. I remember being sat on the bus home that day. I asked myself, why would she say such a thing? To me of all people, right? I was a top student, studied super hard all the time. Of course I'll get the job I want. Why am I unemployable? A few days later, I brashly shrugged the comments off, right, and just continued thinking it was just another doubter, another naysayer in my way. Fast forward 5 years, and now I'm a mathematics graduate from a top uni, trading at one of the world's best investment banks. I'd made it, right? I was exactly where I said I would be and where I wanted to be. But then why was I so unhappy? That was the bit I was unsure about. Like, why was I unhappy? And the longer I pondered on it, I realized my creativity, my ambitions, they were being ring-fenced. I found myself bored and just unnecessarily uncooperative. So from a young, ambitious student full of dreams, right, I now found myself struggling to get out of bed in the morning. That wasn't me, that didn't make sense. I always had a drive, I always needed something to push me. But I was in the top job which I wanted, and yet I was struggling to get out of bed. It didn't make sense. I battled with myself. I was in a position that so many would die for, and I knew that. But why was I unhappy? I asked myself, was I being ungrateful? Should I just pent up my feelings, grit my teeth and get on with it? I went on numerous early morning, late night walks, trying to ponder this and ask myself, why was I feeling this way? I couldn't quite put my finger on what the problem was. But then, one night, 4 AM in the morning, on this long walk, it came back to me. The word from my tutor 5 years prior. I was unemployable. She was right all along.